changing our world through storytelling. The Pronunciation Predicament. Mr. Ammomole, the robotics teacher, put together pieces of metals in the form of a ship. It took him a whole week to get that together. The pupils admired it and were warned not to touch it. The various classes took turns in the robotic class and had a better understanding of how it was put together. Ashong and his classmates asked several questions as to how Mr. Ammomole was able to put the pieces of metals together to form a ship. While explaining to them, Okodro loosened one of the screws and some parts of the ship fell off. Mr. Ammomole was not happy at all with what Okodro did. He asked Okodro what he did, and in an attempt to say fix it, he said fisk it. They burst out in laughter because Mr. Ammomole had a slip of tongue and said fisk it. The teacher felt sad and humiliated. Yaochi whispered to Adade, saying, the last time he said misk instead of mix, and then giggled. Mr. Ammomole heard it and reported to the headmaster. Mr. Oppong Kyekyeku did not take it lightly because this was becoming a habit that showed gross disrespect to the teachers. A similar report was made by Mr. Ajiman the previous day. The pupils laughed at him and called him names because he always replaced the letter L with R and R with L and asked the pupils if they had any problem instead of problem with what he was teaching. Mr. Oppong Kyekyeku had referred a number of cases to the disciplinary committee concerning pupils who disrespected teachers. He called for all the pupils to meet at the assembly hall. The stern look on Mr. Oppong Kyekyeku's face did the communication. For minutes he stood without uttering a word and then began. My dear children, who takes care of you when you come to school? Ejaku raised his hand and said, our teachers. Yes, your teachers take care of you. Mr. Oppong Kyekyeku continued, yet you do not respect them. Do you call your parents names? Do you insult them? Do you make fun of them when they talk to you? Why then do you treat them like that? You do not take their instructions and act as though you are on your own. They have children your age. Some of their children are even older than you. Tell me, are you being fair to them? How would you feel if you were in their shoes? I need an answer. Enyonam raised her hand and said, I would feel sad, humiliated, and angry. You see, you have to give them all the respect you give to your parents, Mr. Oppong Kyekyeku said. They spend so much time with you and they try as much as they can to groom you to become responsible adults in future. Accord them the same respect you give to your parents. When Mr. Oppong Kyekyeku was done talking, the school prefect apologized on behalf of the pupils and promised to be of good behavior. My dear friends, please respect your teachers and appreciate them. Their contributions go a long way to shape you properly for the future. Let's take note of this new word. Stern. Stern, spelled S-T-E-R-N, meaning serious and unrelenting, especially in the assertion of authority and exercise of discipline. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. Your comments are also appreciated. A story a day, changing our world through storytelling.